Like, y'all, I'm a teacher, and I started out as a math teacher. Most of my career was a high school math teacher. And here's the thing, I love Algebra 1. Like, I would marry Algebra 1 like, if I could. Like, in a game of fuck, marry, kill, I would fuck geometry because it's sexy. I would marry, like I said, Algebra 1, and I would kill calculus. I passed the class, but like, fuck that guy. And I would also, and if there are other nerds in the room, I would also kill Algebra 2. Like, we don't need it. Like, it's a bridge to nowhere. Fuck that guy, right? My man, Algebra 1, got everything you need. You know what I'm saying? I love math though because it is consistent, it is reliable, it does not cheat. Do you know what I'm saying? And now I'm a reading teacher. Man, I teach elementary. Let me just say a couple things about elementary first. Little girls, I teach some chocolate little girls in the 1st grade, and I think they think they're my girlfriends. Y'all, they're like, ooh, Miss Kiel, girl, you texting your man? Miss Kiel doesn't have a man. Like, I engage, like I don't have friends. Do you know what I'm saying? And my little one sat across from me the other day and she goes, Miss Kiel, ooh, you have a mustache? And then she said, on your chin? Y'all, my other little one, it was 2 of them this particular day, and she says, I'm going home early, Miss Kiel. And her friend goes, where are you going? She said, well, my mom was at a funeral. And then she was like, well, you're not going to the funeral? My 1st grader says, I'm going to the after party. And here's the thing, this is how like retrospective 1st grade girls are. Then she goes, it's my uncle, he died. She looks at me and says, Miss Kiel, why everybody gotta die? And then she goes, I don't want to die. And then I say, I don't want to die either. But we all gonna die. Do you know what I'm saying? I am having existential life crisis conversations with 1st graders who I teach reading to. So let us talk a little bit about teaching reading. I have a problem with American English. I believe that the American alphabet is a scam, wholly and completely. Like, letters have names, but then they have different sounds from the names, and then we have categories, vowels and consonants. And I'm just saying it's all a scam. And that's why I, again, stress that Algebra 1 does not cheat, because American English cheats, right? I before E except after C, you know what I'm saying? Like, right, all this shit. And so there are scams in there, like A. We'll start at the beginning. A is a scam. Like, okay, it's a vowel, I get it. But did y'all know that there are 6 diphthongs, stay with me, these would be vowel combinations that also make the long sound A. There is AI for rain, AY for May, EI for 8, EIGH for sleigh, EA for for steak, and EY for gray. Right? And so A is in therapy like, I'm first, but I'm not enough. By myself? Do you know what I'm saying? X is a scam. Is it Box, Fox, Xavier, or Xylophone? You know what I'm saying? How did X get 2 sounds? It's not a vowel. And then what do we need Z for? Q is in the worst scam of all. It is an arranged marriage with you, right? Right, y'all get it. Y'all stay with me. Q can't live without you. No. But you on Tinder swiping right. Just a free agent swiping. Like, you can get with any other letter. They can get with O, talking about ow. You know what I'm saying? And Q can't live without her. Y'all, I teach elementary. I've done special education, now I'm in regular. But y'all, let's talk about names for a second. All cultures, somebody already knows. And here's the thing, it's all cultures. If you're looking at me in this African-Americanness and you thinking it's just black people, it's everybody. Let me just say this to my Jewish friends. If I'm in a room of 4 Joshuas, a Sarah, a Caleb, and an Abraham, that means that I'm in a Jewish community school. If I'm in a room with Lucifer, angel, acting like the devil, Josue, Genesis, and 4 Jesuses, I'm in a brown school. Now, if I'm at a school where the baby is Malachi with a K, because God can't spell, it's Titus with a Y, it's Miracle with a Y, it's a symphony with no harmony, right? It's a true honesty, always lying like a rug. Y'all, I met a wisdom in 1st grade, and I'm like, y'all do know she was like, I mean, how about wait and see? You know what I'm saying? Right? How we know she don't have wisdom? She got to be 3 before she's anything else. Ain't no wisdom at 1st grade. Ain't no wisdom at 3. I met a beautiful. Her name was Beautiful, and I'm like, y'all roll the dice. And won, right? But next time, just wait and see. Be patient. And I'm y'all look out. If I had to do over again, mine is 22 at this point. I would just be like, I would name them the things that I want to manifest. Scholarship. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Excellent behavior. Do you know what I'm saying? Good credit. Deferment, forbearance. Do you know what I'm saying? Happily married. Do you know what I'm saying? That is what I would name it. My time is so up. I got a million things I want to tell y'all, so definitely come back and see me on this show. Come and see my show, Women's Republic of Comedy, and all around town. I